Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Okay, so I'm back for day 3 of working on this little journal. If you haven't been watching, I've got day 1 and 2 of this, and this is a little journal from RedDotBooks printables, and here is the link. This little book is called The Book of Imaginations. Here's the cover that I've been working on so far. Here's the little spine. Now, if you go and you want to get this book, this is a printable. It comes with everything you need. You do not have to do all this extra stuff. You can just print it out, cut it out, put it together, and it'll go right together, and you don't need to do all this extra stuff. I just like to do all this. I've never put a little journal. I'm just realizing I've got some adhesive on the front here that I want to get off. Let me get my little thing here. I realized that was there. So, we've made it to here so far. And I want to work on this right here today. It'll start going faster now. It just took me a while to figure this part out. And once I figured it out, it's easy peasy. Oh no, I put that together wrong and I got it all bent up. I like clamped it shut last night to get it to lay flatter. I'll work on that later. I'll get that glued back down. But I'm going to work on this. So I want to put just a little, I was thinking about covering this up, but why? I put that pretty paper in there. So I'm going to do some stamping. This is a Michaels stamp set, and it's quite old, but the script on here is so pretty. So I'm going to use the script. And I've got me a stamp off paper here because I don't want it to be very, very bright at all. I'm going to use this Tempting Turquoise from Stampin' Up. This is an old ink. I bought this at a yard sale, so it's older. And I imagine that it is a retired one because the lady I bought it from was a Stampin' Up demonstrator, so it's probably a retired. So I just want to get a little bit, well, maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, that's good. I'd like to have some more over in here. Fumble fingers today. Our weather went from about 60 to 12 degrees overnight, or 10 degrees or something like that. And my hands, I forgot to put my little brace on. So you're going to see me do that kind of stuff a lot today. My arthritis is like, whoa. Yeah. I woke up and my hands were just like this, and it took me a while before I could even open them. I was like this, and I went to just, like you do, and I thought, oh dear. One of those days, huh? It is what it is. Okay, so then this is going to go right here. But first, I am thinking that I want to glue this little one right there. And I want it to come out pretty high, and I want it to be kind of crooked right there. So I think I'm going to use my glue stick as much as I can today. I've been using a lot of glue. I need to move this over here out of my way. There's my little glue book here. Just a second, I'm reaching under my desk to find my glue book. There we go. Glue stick. Oh, I picked a new one. I like new ones. And the dishwasher's on, and I have the loudest dishwasher known to mankind, so excuse it. I've shut my door. I forgot the dishwasher was on. I didn't shut it because of that. I shut it because I wanted to keep my cat out. She's being ornery this morning. She's running around the house, jumping around, being ornery. I don't know if it's the weather change with her too or what, but wow, is she having fun. I thought, as sure as I don't shut my door, she is going to come skidding on here and send everything flying. She's having fun today. Okay, so then this... Oh, I'm too far down, aren't I? I'm sorry. I hope I've been where you can see. Okay. This I'm going to put here. I'm going to use this glue for that because that's kind of hard to get glue stick on the edge. Did I glue? Yeah, I inked around that. But my door is just one of those like louver doors because this is just a little room off the kitchen that at one point in time when the house was built many years ago, it was part of the kitchen and then it was made into a tiny bedroom. I guess the couple that originally owned this house had a surprise child and needed a bedroom, and so it's our kitchen is very large as far as kitchen goes for back in those times, and so they made this little bitty bedroom off of it, and that's my scrapbook room, which I always say my scrapbook room is the size of most people's walk-in closets these days. And so it's just got like one of those like folding louver doors, you know. And so it doesn't really mask the sound very much. It helps a little bit, but it keeps the cat out. Alright, so this is our little tag that I want to use. And you know, I can't do what I was thinking I was going to do with it. I would... Well, maybe I could. I don't know. We're going to have to test it. We're going to have to see if I can stamp on the back of this, because I thought that this would be beautiful on here. But I want to stamp on the back of this. This book belongs to. I bet I can stamp on that. Alright, we're going to go with it. Just gonna go with the assumption that I get. Oh, well, let's glue this mushroom. This mushroom is gonna go right here. So I can just glue this very tip. And I just put my finger to where I want the glue to go. Is how I kind of do my gluing a lot of time. Kind of helps me know. And I gotta make sure, oh, I gotta come over some. Oops, 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 oops. I'm gonna have to wipe a lot of glue off, aren't I? I wanna make sure the page can move. Check my page here. Yep, my page can move. Okay, I'm sure I don't have any glue. Wasn't thinking there, was I? I think I'll have to ink there because that took off some of my printing. Okay, now let's see about this. Get this glued down to here. So acts all the same no matter where I go. That's got some ink on the back of it right there for some reason. They said it was from Hobby Lobby. I think I've had it for a very long time though. The Hobby Lobby sticker, whatever I did with it, looks like an old one of the, like an older sticker from them. I thought it just really set the peacock off. Now in my last video, I said that I was going to use this one, and I had it ready to use. But I didn't like that my bunny was facing this way and my animal on here was facing that way also. I kind of liked that my peacock was facing that the other way. So that's kind of my reasoning. I don't... Is that a good reason? I don't know. That's my reason. I'm sticking to it. I'm trying to find a water brush. My water brushes, some of them are quite giving me any water, and then this one gives me a whole lot of water. So I'm hoping this works like mulberry paper. Let me see if that thing says it's mulberry paper. It just says crinkle turquoise. I don't need water. It tears without water. So I guess it's not mulberry paper. Okay, well let's... Yeah, it tears fine. So, ooh, I got too close to it. I didn't really want to get that close to it, but I guess I'm going to. I don't want it to be perfectly even. Of course, there's no way I'm doing something and it's going to be perfect, so that's how that goes. Especially, oh my goodness. I guess I'm just going to kind of get this off of here to where it's more manageable for me. Alright, now let's go back around here. My thumbs were just not handling that big piece of paper at all. This is anything but perfect. As far from it as it can get, and I can't get that to tear at all. Let me see if I took my little scissors, which are... They are not in view. Alright, well, oh, they're there. I'm just going to take my little scissors to try to start a tear and see if that'll help me. Well, I have today and tomorrow, and then I'm out of quarantine. I have a doctor appointment that day. Now, I was going to ink that, but I kind of like that variation. I don't know if you can see it. So, now we're going to try to stamp the back. I have my stamp-a-majig here so that I can get a good placement, which I guess it really probably doesn't matter, but I'd still like to try. And if I don't get a very good stamp, then that will help me. Do I want to stamp? I think I want to stamp that in the purple. I love those two colors together. I've got to find where I hid my stamp overnight. Or where my cat hid my stamp overnight. That's where I hid my stamp. Right in front of my face. Okay. So, oh wait. This is straight up and down. off, and the goal is to move nothing when I do it. Now I will get this inked up. I'm gonna let it sit there a minute to sink down into all those paper fibers. This is fun using colors and stuff. Usually, you know, it's browns and browns and browns. And don't get me wrong, I love vintage. Like, that is my favorite. I love vintage, but this is fun. I love all the whimsical things in here. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. So what I'm gonna do is take this. Just a second, I gotta get it down here where I can see it really good. This is when I wish I had all the markers that go with all the Stampin' Up! Inks, because I could just mark this. Pretty sure I got that correct there. Take this out. This up really super good. I'm afraid I moved that just a hair. My jig. I did. I moved it a hair. Oh, I was afraid I did that. Solution. A solution. Solution could be to stamp onto this paper. This one has the pretty then just tear around it, I guess. Stick that on there. Turn a little closer. Okay, that will work. Okay. So then, take this one off of here. This one on. Try not to get my fingers too inky. Woo. This will be easier to write on, you know, write your name on anyway, so. Whoop. Trying to put it upside down. Okay, so now let's get the book back over here. She's going to go in here. I want to put something there to pull her up with. So I've got to find something in here. It looks like I have a lot more than I do, but I had to pull, like, on this one, I only like this one for this. And, you know, so it looks like there's a lot more, which, by the way, might not be so bad. I need to put my little pen cushion over there for these pins. Oh, I'll have to do that. I can't see it. I'll have to do that one. Y'all are waiting on me. How would that look? I kind of like that. So I kind of think I want to. I don't know though. I don't know if it'll work. Thinking I want to punch a hole. Oh, it worked. Okay, let's cut some of this off. To cut that straighter. Right, oops, put the pen back in there. Crochet twine. Oh, I forgot to cut my husband's tags. He asked me to cut him some tags and I forgot to cut before I started. Oh boy. But that's what he just came in here to check and see if I did. Whew. I'm gonna have to do that in between starting and stopping again. Oops. I just heard him come in here, turn around and go back. I even wrote myself a note. And he asked me like 2 days ago. I keep forgetting. I wish I had dyed some of this. Oh, what just happened there? I don't know what I just did. I guess I leave it. Don't know what I just did. The other thing I really wanted to add to this, but I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish it, is this. I really want want to add this somehow to this page. But I think I waited too long. Unless I can somehow add it back in here. Perhaps right there. Yes, that's where it's gonna go. Okay, so let's get some glue only to the stem. Oh boy, okay. I want it to go right there. Don't want any glue on the feather, just the stem. I like that a lot. I have to get my ribbon back where it belongs. Okay, so then this is going to go in here. Alright, so we got that done. Yay! Okay, now I can put my stamp back where it belongs and my Stamp-A-Majig and get all that out of the way. Or at least get it over here out of the way. Not really so much where it belongs, but just out of our way. I didn't set a timer. We'll go for about 20 more minutes. Set timer for 20 minutes. Okay. Purple over my finger. That wiped off. Alright, now, here we need to have, I think, a journaling card. So here are our journaling cards. So we either need to have a journaling card or a tag in there. Here's our tags. So, do we like a tag sticking out or a journaling card? I think a journaling card. Okay, that journaling card shows something. Now these, like this one, that stamp is getting on my nerves. It has to go with the other stamps. These will not show anything except for just these edges. This one will show that. I like that, but that mushroom showing here. Or this mushroom. I think I like that mushroom there. These, I have the purple on the back. I did think to do that on these. So I think I'm going to stick that there for now. Okay, now let's go to the back and do the back, and then we'll figure out the cards. I kind of would like to have like a mushroom or something back here with this so that it's not 100% plain. I keep getting that moved where you can't see that. I can print my page of mushrooms again, you know, and have plenty of mushrooms. I really like this mushroom here. I don't know. I guess that's the way it goes. Yeah, surely. So there's this mushroom that could go there, or there's this pretty thing. I could just totally cover that up and put this there. Which, you know, I really like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I like that. I think that's pretty. Let's put that there. Oh, I was going to use glue stick, but I forget. It's just so easy to grab that thing, you know? Alright, glue stick. It's a lot cheaper to go to the store and buy a glue stick than a big bottle of 3-in-1. Oh boy. We're going to Dollar Tree Friday, so I'm hoping they will have that poster board glue, you know, that's a lot like 3-in-1. That's what I've been using, and it works fine, so. Am I where you can see? Yes, I am. Okay. If you haven't tried that and you use 3-in-1, and you see it at Dollar Tree, I highly suggest grabbing a bottle and seeing what you think. It's clear, like 3-in-1. It's the clear one. I use this is the Beacon tacky glue that I've been getting at Dollar Tree, and I like it too a lot. Okay, so what were we working on over here? Oh, we were working on the first on this side, weren't we? Okay, so we want a pocket here that goes the other way. I really like this pocket a lot, and then there's this pocket, so either of them are just really pretty. There's this one, and then there's this one, and I think I want to go with this one because of the rose color, and then the rose color here. So we'll go with that one, and then on this side we have, oh, I can't get my fingers to work. Okay. We have this little guy here, which I think is funny looking. And we have the little guy that we were going to use before, and he's going the right way, or she's got her little pearl necklace on. Then we have this beautiful one here. I love this one, and I think that one is perfect. All the rose color in it. The elephant's going the wrong way, and then we have this one. I am leaning towards this parrot. I just love that one, so we're going to do that. I'm going to pause you for a minute, and I'm going to find what I have that might look really pretty with her to back her. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Oh, shaky, shaky. Sorry about that. Can't get it to calm down. Okay, there we go. Alright, I had a little bit of trouble with this one, but I think I found something that'll work. I just didn't have anything, but I have this pretty rose gold. So I think, oops, I don't need that. I think I will die cut it. So let me get my trusty old cuddle bug. I've been saving that for something special. I guess this will be special because I've been saving it for years and years and years. About time to use it, isn't it? Oops, not with those scissors. I'm not cutting it. Hard to cut. Okay. Forgot about my timer, and it went off while I was off. I went ahead and cut my husband's tags while I was taking a little break so that I had that done, because I had completely forgotten it. He had some things that he wanted to like label, and he had asked me to cut those. Like to buy some, you know, you can buy those little packages of those little tag things. I was like, oh no, we don't need to buy those. I can cut those. Well, but when we need string, I'm like, got string. Got it covered. I'm wondering if I need like a little shim to put in there. I always save these like things you get in the mail, you know. I guess you call that a shim, I don't know. Make it a little tighter. Oh, it didn't quite cut. Well, I can cut through it. What's left? Pause you again. It's gonna take a minute. Okay, I'm back. Well, I got it cut out. So I think I will glue this little bird right there. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay. Over here and put something on top of it. And then on the back of this, I thought I might try this stamp. Let's hope this is, I think, an old My Mind's Eye stamp. You can kind of see it. It has been on there forever. I've never used it, and yeah, sometimes when you take an old stamp off, it just kind of does that kind of thing that you're, yeah. So I'm gonna stamp it off on here first, and I'm gonna use the pink stamp. I'm gonna try it once and see if it'll even work here. It's kind of beading up. Probably should have rubbed it on my skin first. It's a pretty stamp. I don't know why I've never used it. Oh, it's stamped pretty good, actually. Alright, let's ink it up again and stamp it off once, and then second iteration on the paper. I don't know why I've never used it. It's really pretty. Guess I've just never thought it fit what I was doing. Not sure it does today, but I was looking through my stamps and just wasn't coming up with what I wanted to do. Didn't know that I wanted to do script again. I want to do script throughout the book, but not all the way through the book. Kind of been wanting to use my stamps, you know, like use all of them. I don't think, it still doesn't look very even. I seem to always use the same stamps, and I have all these stamps that I'm not using, and that's a shame. I just noticed when I picked this up that there's a number 1 on there. I could be using that. Okay, that's looking better. Alright, let's ink this up for real this time and do it. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put it up here. Oh boy. That didn't work so well. Well, maybe I can ink it up and try it again. It looks good everywhere but right on the flower. Make sure I get good ink on that flower. Okay, now I gotta move it down closer to me. Well, I don't know what is going on. It's not getting on the flower. That is strange. It's, the ink is still on the flower on my stamp too. It's a little off. It's gonna have to work. I don't know if I can cover that up anyway. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to figure something out because I'm not gonna be happy with that. Guess what? I gotta pause you again. Okay, I think I got my oops fixed. I think I did. I had a piece of copy paper that I had printed that same paper onto, and I didn't want to use it in my book because I thought it was too thin. So I just tore a piece of that out, and I'm gonna glue it right there. But first, I have this paper that looks like just like a splattered ink, and I'm going to put some little dots around too. And I don't want them to be very bright at all, so we're gonna do the same thing. Just kind of want those in the background a little bit. Just a little bit. I guess I really didn't want that to show. Getting a little off on my stamping there, aren't I? Okay, I think that's probably plenty. Put a little stamping paper over there. And we'll get this glued on. And I'm not sure what that one came off of, so I'm just going to put it over here. Try to see if this one will stick back on here. Sometimes they won't when you take them off like that. That one did. It went back on. Okay, so I'll put that back up in my little box. I'll just put my block up there. Put that up there. Got things falling on me. Okay, get my glue back up here. I think I'll try to stick this down with glue stick. It's just a piece of copy paper, so I think it will do fine. There's a way to fix our boo-boos, isn't there? Sometimes we have to think a while. Luckily, I'm pretty, you know, pretty good at fixing boo-boos because I make them a lot. Make sure that's high enough up to cover. Okay, now for this, I want to put some of this dangling underneath it. So this is just a trim from Merchant 41. That's Hobby Lobby, I'm pretty sure. Or Merchant, not Merchant. Oh, English today. Okay, so I'm going to get some of my tape. Just go across the bottom there. This is my tape that is not holding very well, but it will hold it well enough to get it on there and then glue it down. need to put that back in my trimmer and get my other one out before I end up losing that. Let me get this one out of here. Okay. I guess I already did that, didn't I? Whoops, putting it on there crooked. Oh, that looks so cute. Cutting through a... I'm going to cut it right there. Because I don't want to cut through a tassel. It'll just... It won't work very well if I do that. Okay. Got a little piece here sticking up. Oh, I don't want to use my fabric scissors on that because that's adhesive. Adhesive, that's how you say that? Yeah. Really pronounce it adhesive. Oh, I'm loony today. So then we're going to glue this down right here. Yep. Oh, just like that. Oh, I just got glue on my shirt. Tap that on there very straight. And put it around a little bit until I do. Alright, there we go. I need some more dots down here. I didn't go down far enough. I thought the pocket would come up further. Always turn it around and look on the back side. That really looks nice. I'm glad it does. It picks up that blue right there really good. I'm glad it looks nice because that's odd. If I push it over any further, it shows. Huh. Okay, let's get a few more dots on there. I keep seeing on there. Dots. Just need a few. Okay, there we go. Now, let's bring the owl back over. Or not the owl. I looked at the owl dish that was sitting on top of the parrot and thought that. She's going to go right there. Do I need anything to pull her out with? I don't really want to cover that up. And I don't really want to pull here, so I'm thinking no. Oh, the tag is on the back. The Hobby Lobby tag. Push, take that off of there. Okay, well I think that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I will hold this up a little bit closer so you can see what today was. Here's that beautiful, beautiful parrot. Thank you for joining me today. I will be seeing you soon. Have a blessed day.